Hello and welcome to Board Stupid. My name's Wayne.
And I'm Matt.
And convention season is upon us. Before we knew it,
Yes.
it's
finally.
It's blooming up. Yeah, finally. It's blooming happening.
Because I was feeling like, when is the next convention? It's been like, what, 4 or 5 months since Spiel? Like,
Yeah.
the depressing Christmas time.
The Christmas slump. Matt's been crying on the phone to me saying, I miss conventions.
Yeah, I want to go to convention. I love conventions.
Yeah,
That's one of the best things.
One of the best things to do.
Yeah. So, this year, we're going to attend for our first time
AireCon. AireCon 2025. And this is our first ever AireCon. And this, Matt, is our mega guide.
It's the mega guide.
It's the mega guide to AireCon. So everything that you might want to know, if you've never been to AireCon before, here's everything that we've researched, and we're going to deliver you that information.
Yeah,
so you don't have to do it.
Exactly. And we're going to be there. So
And
we
we're
can
gonna be there.
come and say hi. And
Absolutely.
We can
Tell
play
us-
a game together.
Yeah, exactly. Or don't if you don't like our concept. That's
Yeah,
fine.
fair enough.
That's entirely- and that's reasonable. So, but if you do like our content, maybe you should consider
Hit the subscribe button.
the subscribe button. Absolutely. Easy for you to say. And with that, then, Matt, let's dive into this episode as we talk all about AireCon.
Let's go.
Rolling dice, feeling nice. Cardboard dreams and game schemes. Click subscribe, it's a vibe. Board Stupid's all we need. Board Stupid, game reviews for you and me. Board Stupid, here's what you should play and see.
So, Matt, AireCon is the biggest AireCon it's ever been this year, and it has grown from strength to strength.
Yeah.
They're looking possibly at around 6,000 people and a footfall of well over 10,000, which is quite a lot.
That's quite a number, especially because where is it?
In Harrogate.
Where is
Convention
Harrogate?
Centre, somewhere up in the north of the country. And as me, I am born and raised on the south coast. Everything north of Brighton is the north to me. But this is in Harrogate, which is a million miles
Do I
away.
need to bring my snow boots?
You might need to take your snow boots. You might need to have vaccinations once we go past Watford.
Shield and sword
Shield and sword.
to fight the barbarians.
Barbarian hordes of Harrogate. You might need to do that. But no barbarians, because this is a friendly and inclusive.
There might be someone cosplaying.
Maybe cosplaying is
Yeah,
barbarian.
fair enough.
But AireCon is known as the friendly, inclusive gaming space. And what's amazing about AireCon, Matt, is it focuses on the games. And
Yes.
that's it. It's all about playing games. With a huge library of games, in fact.
Yeah, that's why we can't wait to go there. Because normally shows like Spiel or UKG, it's all about new stuff. We don't know if there's going to be some new things. There might be, because some of the big names are there, including Asmodee, including Shed UK.
Yeah.
There are a few big names that are going to be there. Might have some sneak peek of new stuff, but we'll see. But apart from that, what we want to do is literally like sit down and playing a lot of games.
And play some stuff. And the great thing about AireCon is they have, in conjunction with Travelling Man, a library of well over 1,000 games that you can borrow.
Wow.
And that's free. You can just do that. And the
sounds
library,
great, yeah.
I've had a look, is freaking awesome.
Okay.
We've got some recommendations for you to go and check out later in the video.
Okay, that sounds great.
I think it does sound great. In terms of the layout, Matt, it's sort of spread out over a few halls in Harrogate Convention Centre. You're going to be starting in entrance 4, which is probably where you're going to be picking up your ticket. And then there's a few specific halls that we're going to dig into and what's in them.
Okay, yes.
Let's start with the Royal Hall. This is where a lot of the events are going to be held. And there's also, quite importantly, a bar that's going to be there during the daytime. And you can see, yes, right. You go to the events page on AireCon's website. But here's a few that I've picked out, which are going to be quite fun.
Okay,
Something for you to look at. There was going to be Blood on the Clock Tower run with Ivan Brett.
Oh, wow, the guy from The Traitors.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So
amazing.
and he's also been on No Rolls Barred doing Blood on the Clock Tower.
Yeah.
So he's running that on a couple of days, so you can sign up and go and do
that's
that.
amazing. Yeah, we might do that.
Yeah, £5. So absolutely,
why not?
Go and do that. He's very good at it. There's also a board game related pub quiz, which we should definitely do, by the way.
Yes.
Me and you were doing that.
Just saying that last time that we did one here around here where we live,
We won it.
Absolutely won it.
Absolutely smashed them.
Hey.
That's what it's called. We're coming for the prize. And that's on the Friday night.
That was just some pure luck.
Yeah. So that's £1 to enter. Absolute bargain.
Yeah. And I see something else that there is something. I know they are gonna lose you after a Friday 11 a.m. because there is a Scout
tournament, mate. I love Scout. Have I ever mentioned how much I like Scout?
Yeah, sometimes. Just a couple
Scout's
of times.
great. A couple of times.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. That's
Right.
pretty cool. Yeah,
And
yeah.
the Crocodile tournament. So there are loads of tournaments as well. So there's lots of stuff that's going to get held. You can, if you like a specific game a lot and you want to play a tournament of it, then you can probably do that. But Scout, I recommend because that can be done very quickly.
Yeah.
And Crocodile is super fun. If you've never played Crocodile, one of the oldest games in the world, a flicking dexterity game that is still amazing. And Matt, have you ever played Crocodile?
Yes, and I normally flick the table. I rage quit most of the time.
Okay, maybe that won't play Crocodile with me, but I want to go and play Crocodile, which is super exciting. And you'll find the location of all those tournaments probably in the Queen's Room as well. So, other stuff. Let's talk about food, Matt.
Yes, that's always the most important things at a convention. Where can I eat and where can I get my coffee?
That's very important. They will have plenty of vendors on site, various food tastes and culinary dietary requirements. There is a requirement that you don't bring in your own food while the vendors are on site. I don't know why. Don't ask me.
I see why, and working in the event industry, I know exactly why it happens. Not a big fan of that, but hey,
that's the rules.
That's
if you
it.
do have a specific dietary requirement, then you can message the vendors and they'll make an allowance for you if they can't accommodate it in any way. So if you do have a specific thing, then I recommend you get in touch or go on the website to find out.
Okay.
Also, Matt, speaking of your coffee, you can get an Air Cup.
Oh, what's that in your cup?
An Air Cup will give you a discount on your hot drinks. So that morning coffee, mate, will get even cheaper.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
And
That's
you
a
can
nice
keep them
idea.
up.
That's a nice idea.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you buy a mug,
Locked up.
you keep it throughout the event, and you get every time a little bit of discount on the coffees. And since I drink like 7 coffee a day,
That's pretty good.
it's gonna. I might buy 2 of those cups.
Yeah.
So.
You're going to end up making a profit somehow with the amount of coffee you drink. And you get to take that home as a souvenir.
Yeah, that's absolutely great. As we love something like that, convention related. What about
Yeah.
bring and buy? Because that's another thing that it's quite far. I was thinking about bringing some games and then that we want to give away, but probably it's too far for us to bring it.
So we're
However,
going on the train this time, but
we can always buy.
we might not be able to bring, but we can buy it. But the bring and buy is pretty significant. I mean,
Okay.
it's pretty large. Perhaps you've got some games you want to move on if you're around the area. You can actually register to sell games via the online system.
Okay.
A system called the GAME system.
Of course, the
That
game
spells
system.
game.
That's
Oh my
amazing.
God, I didn't even know.
Who did it? Who did it?
I don't know.
That was a genius.
Genius idea. The game
Genius.
system. So you can go and register your games to sell, which is very exciting if you need to create some space for new games that you can then buy at AireCon, which I would love to do because, dang it, I am running out of space, man.
Well,
I'm running out of space pretty bad.
we always said that we're not going to take anything back, but we always do.
We
so,
always do.
um,
There is
but-
that. But the bring and buy is decent, but is cash only if you want to buy any.
Okay, so if you want to get to the sell and buy is cash only, and what about for the normal sellers?
It's a mixture, absolutely a mixture. Some will take cards, and in fact many do, but definitely take some cash.
Okay.
Don't leave home without money. Pure old school, old fashioned.
Yeah, I think we saw this in a lot of convention nows that some will not get cards at all, so don't even try. A lot of time it even depends, like on the last day when you can get some heavy discounts on some of the games. Probably cash is easier. Yeah, so have some cash around. Even for food vendors, you never know. Bring some cash just in case.
Absolutely. And so those games that you register to sell will then be publicly available to be viewed. So if you're looking to buy maybe and grab a second-hand bargain, you can see the stuff that's for sale.
Oh, that's great.
And get there first.
Oh,
maybe.
that's great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
cool, right?
yeah,
As
yeah,
opposed to
yeah.
having to just slum it and see what's there, and you can actually see in advance and make a plan to do some tactical purchasing. Let's talk about the library. You can find the games library in Hall B. That's the one you're looking for.
Okay.
In order to rent a game out, you do need to provide a phone number and register on the game system in advance.
Enough.
So you need to go and do that. So if you're interested, and you should be in checking out the big library of games, register now.
Yeah.
Go do that.
So
on
you
the
can
website.
start booking the game that you probably want to play, or start
Yeah.
making a list of the games that you want to play.
Exactly.
I will say on top of your phone numbers, what you need to do is wash your hands.
Wash your hands, damn it. Smell nice, wash your hands, always. But yeah, that has the games library and also some open gaming in it as well, and a demo zone. And this is tremendously exciting because that will be games that are currently in development.
That's cool. That's one of the best things, isn't it? Yes.
Right. Some of the ones that are literally in progress right now, and you get to potentially see that journey through to UK Games Expo, maybe through to Spiel, depending on who's developing it. Maybe a chance to maybe see some sneaky previews.
Yeah, and on top of that, one of the most amazing things of this hobby in general, of these hobby conventions, is that 90% of the time, the guy who's going to explain you the game is the designer himself.
So cool.
And
Love
you
it.
can discuss the why you done this, why you done that, getting the idea behind certain mechanics or certain games, or giving feedback straight away that for them is absolutely essential
Critical,
to make better games. So that's something that's probably one of my favorite things on the Expo in general, is being able to ask to this or that designer why you done that, what was your mind telling you when you created that thing. It's fascinating.
I could not agree more.
fascinating.
It's a wonderful experience to be able to sit down with a designer of a game, play their game, and they can tell you, oh, you do this and you do that, and this is the reason why behind it, and everything starts to fall into place. So it's a wonderful opportunity to do that, and to, again, maybe play some games that aren't even out yet. And that's quite exciting.
and then flex with your friends.
In that hall as well, Matt. If you don't want to flex, or maybe you might want to flex, you might flex that you're a game seeker. And this is a cool system that they've got.
Okay, I heard about it.
Super cool. If you're looking to play a game, maybe you're going to AireCon by yourself, or you're thinking, should I go to AireCon by myself? Well, yeah, you can, because this whole game seeker system is great. You can get a gamer available badge, which you will pick up when you get your ticket. And people get given these like lightsabers that they'll stick on the by their tables. And that basically means that they're looking for players.
That's amazing.
Love that.
Looking for group in real life.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
if you know what LFG is, we are friends.
But that's just really cool. So that's a really nice thing. You've also got people there that are literally staff that will help you find games. So you can go up to the staff and be like, look, I'm a gamer. I'm looking to play something. They'll lead you to some available games. They'll say, ask what you're looking for, what kind of thing you want to play.
It sounds like a ginormous board game cafe or something like that.
Like
It's
a
amazing.
giant board game cafe. And I love the idea of that. Like,
You can just
turn up
thinking,
and play something.
exactly. And knowing that you go there, you're gonna for sure have a good time because all the people around you are gonna be there for the exact same reason as you. Just have a fun time.
They want to have a good time.
Because can we say that the board gamer community is one of the finest community of all the hobbies?
It is.
Yes. Because everybody's like 99.999% people are nice,
Super nice
and just want to play games and have fun.
Do you know why, Matt? Because you have to be in person with people.
Yes.
You can't be behind the screen
You can't
abusing people
Yeah.
via the internet. Don't
You
do
can't
that.
be a keyboard lion or
Don't do that in the comments. Be nice. Be
or
nice
do
in
it
the
just to
comments.
wait.
Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me at all. I'll get enough of that. I'm not doing the comments. All right. Okay, so that is the Game Seekers thing. Super cool system. Love that as a concept.
Yeah, it's a great idea. Great, absolute idea. Should we talk about what to do at AireCon, Dan?
Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about that.
All right, let's say that we make it up to the north.
Trains are on time.
Yeah.
We've had our vaccination.
Yeah.
We've fought the barbarian hordes.
Yeah, exactly. Is it pre or post the barrier? Is it the
What's that?
where the White Walkers are, or just like
I think it's just before the wall.
It's just before. Okay, great.
So it's
great.
okay.
Yeah, no, just to understand.
Just so you know to be prepared.
Yes. It's really north to me. So
Yeah.
I got southern boats. So.
Yeah, that's
Anyway, we made our journey nice and easy up from Brighton up to the north. I arrived there, and what should we do?
Well, there's loads of stuff that you can go and do. There are lots of exhibitors, and you can see a big exhibitor list on the AireCon website as well. And this will be folks that are either publishers like Asmodee or Hachette Games UK, two amazing, huge publishers that'll be bringing the latest and greatest new games, exciting games, potentially even games that aren't out yet to go and check out. So do go and see them, but absolutely do not neglect all of the indies that are going to be there as well.
That most of the times are the creme of the shows. It's the
really exciting
people
stuff.
that one-man bands or two-man bands that create a game, and they just want to show it as many people as possible. So you see the real passion of these people bringing out these games, and you may find your next favorite game. So most of the time there are so many hidden gems in this in the smaller publisher, smaller designer. That absolutely. So definitely. Take your time, go through, and if you see something interesting, stop there and talk to the guys. They will appreciate it.
100%, and I've got a couple of tips for you. You should definitely go and check out Fetching Feathers. So this is from the team that did Moving Wild. Or Zulu.
Yeah.
So an absolutely fantastic little drafting game was then taken on by Oink Games and then released to Moving Wild. So do definitely go check that out, because that is a tremendous game first and foremost.
Nice.
So I'm very excited to see their new game, another card-based game, very exciting. But also go and check out Sakana Stack. They are going to be there with their own stall, their own
Amazing!
exhibit.
Can't wait to see the guys again.
Yeah, and it's a really cool game, by the way.
Play the game with them, because it's a very, very interesting game. We did a preview there, so definitely have a look at that. So absolutely.
So go another great indie labour of love. So go check out some of these amazing indie publishers to see the exciting projects that they're working on, and you might find an undiscovered gem to fall in love with.
Absolutely.
So as well as those, Matt, if you ever wanted some more accessories for your games, if you want dice, if you want dice trays, if you want component trays, anything extra, mats, whatever you want, that's there. If you've got the money to spend and you want to upgrade your setup, then you could probably find it there.
It's always money well spent, I think.
Yeah, I
it's
think
always
so.
an investment.
Yeah.
It's an investment. Everything is an investment.
Everything is an investment in me. But yeah, you've got play mats, you've got various
All
that
fair enough. All this upgrading stuff that we really like.
accessories, board game adjacent stuff.
What about the guy that is dressed up as a barbarian? Can he do some RPG while there?
You can. So if you are a barbarian that we didn't defeat on the way to Harrogate, and you make your way there and you're thinking, wow, what can I do? I'm a barbarian. You could be in an RPG, because there are tons of RPG groups, Matt. I mean, the amount of role-playing game systems that they have available to play is insane. I mean, you've got Vampire the Masquerade, you've got D&D, you've got Pathfinder, you've got you name it. There is a system to go and play something. You can book into games in advance, again, through the system online, to play some of those great RPGs. You've got experienced GMs that sound ready to play.
Yeah, and that's...
I love that.
And that's something that I remember, like, too many years ago, probably over 20 years ago, when I was playing D&D, it was always difficult to start with a new group, or if you're not a very expert into the game, it can be a little bit more scary to sit down. Well, when you go to this convention, those people are there to teach you the game and to get into the game, and you might have the best experience of your life with people that you never know about it, and you can feel a little bit more free to actually
just do it.
Yeah,
get into
absolutely.
it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
I used to do Adventurers League, running D&D for just people, just public that walked in the old comic shop. I used to do it every single weekend. It was great fun. Different people, strangers.
That's great.
Turn up.
That's great.
Never played it before,
yeah.
and I think you'll have a great time. I think that it's going to be a fantastic thing. So if you've never played an RPG, this is the perfect time.
Absolutely. And then, of course, you can play those minion games that are in the library, right?
Yeah, 1,000 games plus. again, depending on availability, you might not be able to get what you want. So make a list of like a priority list of like 1 to 5, 1 to 10 maybe of the games that you might want to rent out and find that. And then there's loads of open gaming, like absolutely tons of it. So what you'll do is you'll see people, loads of them playing different games, just sit and play those games.
Yeah.
Either ones that you've bought.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going to say. You can buy a game and play
Then go and
straight
play
away.
it. And if you've gone by yourself and you've bought a game, stick a lightsaber up.
Or,
come along and play
or
with it.
have a look around the tables. If you're really interested into a game, you don't know to buy or not, they might be playing it around there. So you might
Test it out.
Test it out directly, or just have a peek. Or absolutely.
Definitely play some games. You can even, if you really wanted to, bring your own games from home and play them.
I don't think
really
you
wanna.
need to, but
Nah.
that's you can buy more.
But if you wanna.
But new is better. My wallet is not happy about this, but this is
Matt's mantra.
This is the very bad
mine.
mantra. This is a very bad mantra. But yes,
That's single-handedly supporting the board game industry.
I got that too. Oh, right.
So can we cut?
Yeah, cut here. We go to the next one. All right. We did play, we did this, we did that, blah, blah, blah. We had a lot of fun.
Had a great time.
Yeah, we had but there are always some general tips for board game convention that apply to every single convention.
Yes.
And I'm going to start with...
Go on then.
Wear comfy shoes, guys, because it's normally it's a lot of time that
It's a lot of walking.
Around,
Don't mess up on that.
No.
Make sure you've got comfortable trainers.
Definitely don't do that, and bring a bottle of water.
Absolutely. Stay hydrated at all times.
Bring a reusable bottle of water.
Absolutely. Or use your AireCon mug. Do that too.
Or just bring your own.
Or bring a
bottle as
bottle of
well
water.
for the
That's all
water.
fine.
Anyway,
but definitely do that. Stay hydrated.
those are the two rules that applies to everything. What else would you say that the guys should know?
Absolutely. I would say probably don't plan too much because it's quite easy to then go completely back to back. Matt, we've done it. We are very guilty of doing
Don't do like Wayne does every single expo, where our day is basically a meeting every 30 minutes. And then it's like the end of the day, and it's like, oh, we haven't played a game today. It's like, yes, well, we had like 200 interviews but so far. But so
interview, playtest, interview, playtest, interview. And then before you know it, your time is done.
Yeah, and the games that I wanted to buy, they weren't sold out. So
Exactly.
that's so be a little bit more,
flexible.
freestyle.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
When you're scheduling games, try to overestimate rather than underestimate. Because with a teach, with maybe some AP players, if you don't know them, you don't know how long things are going to go for.
Even if it's so like if you're enjoying the experience and enjoying the games and you want to stay on the table for another half an hour or another game, just do it. Just do it.
Yeah.
The show is long enough because it's
like 4 days.
It's 4 days long. So if you're lucky enough to go all the 4 days, you can definitely take it chill and play as many games as you want and wander around and discover new things and everything. So
if you're just doing 2 days like us, it might be a little bit more intense. But
we're gonna make the best
most
of that time. Yeah, absolutely.
We are. Another great tip, Matt, is we kind of already covered it, but make sure you try something new. So don't get stuck in doing some stuff that you might be familiar with. Take a chance on some things, right? Because especially those indie games and those publishers that have been working hard and want to show you something cool, give them the chance and you might fall in love with it. So it'll give you a chance to try something you wouldn't normally do, or a variety of games maybe outside of your normal comfort zone. If you're a big thematic gamer, maybe try Brass Birmingham or a Euro game like Hansa. Or if you love Hansa Teutonica and Castles of Burgundy and you hate every colour that isn't brown, maybe try Rising Sun or try something else like that. Or Death May Die.
And on top of that, it's the best occasion to do it because you're gonna have experienced player. They're gonna teach you the games like way easier than reading
try and learn it by yourself.
of rules. So absolutely, that's a great tip.
Yeah, absolutely. We've already talked about making sure you check out all of the exhibitors and demos and checking out some of those events as well. So that was our mega guide to AireCon 2025.
Mega guide.
In AireCon. It's called AIM. I don't know how mega it is, but I think it was a pretty good guide. But what do you think? Do you think it was a good guide? Well, let us know in the comments below. You know, if it was a reasonable guide at least. Please let us know.
A reasonable guide. Yeah, let's call it a reasonable guide. The title's going to be a reasonable guide.
Reasonable guides to AireCon 2025.
But you know what is reasonable?
Is it the price of our Patreon?
Is the coffee that you can buy us on Patreon.
Go check out the Patreon page. And the reason you should check that out is because we have some exclusive video podcasts for you featuring people from the industry, which is fantastic. And also just bonus episodes that me and Matt have got on some interesting topics, industry-focused topics that I think are super exciting.
For example, the vlog from the AireCon that we're gonna do while there, that's gonna go behind on the Patreon page. And again, it's literally a coffee. So I drink a lot of coffee, guys.
Yeah,
please
help us out.
But apart from that, otherwise the subscribe button is always free, so that is that's something that will still help us, and we absolutely love you. If you're a patron, if you're a subscriber, if you just love us back, we love you with all our hearts.
Well, isn't that lovely? And on that bombshell,
tell the people that we're going to be there again. Say that.
I'm sorry, we're going to be there again. We're going to be there. We're going to be at AireCon.
Just come say hi.
Come say hello.
Give a hug.
Yeah, a hug,
or
please.
A fist bump, whatever you prefer.
Fist bump is fine. Please don't slap. I probably didn't deserve that.
Or maybe yes.
Maybe I did. But that would be inappropriate. Anyway, we'll catch you again at the next one. Check out the rest of our videos and we'll see you soon.
I'll see you at AireCon. Ciao.